Why do you scream at me? Why do you think that it's free? It's not a choice made by me. Once we fall, soon you'll see. When I looked into your eyes, I can see we need to change our lives. Let me in, then we both win. But not knowing that you're killing me. This silence, it's building, tearing me fearfully. This silence, it's building, tearing me. I'm screaming.
Welcome to the Sunday Night hanging right here on Sundays. Perfect. If you're here for the first time, hi, welcome. Please subscribe. Say hello. All that fine stuff. I'm Ben. We got my little sis Amanda joining me again tonight because New Year, not new guests. Nope. Returning. Greatest hits even. Yes. Wow, we already got 35 people in here. We've got Ferd Burfel. Guitar Man 45. Lee, a.k.a. Albarge, or Ibarge, if you don't realize it's a lowercase L. Pete Thorne.
Albarge.
Marcia Murray. David Belcher from Eugene, Oregon. Nice. Ryan Hall down in Tennessee, near Alabama. We've got Charles 75N. Awesome. Hip Metalworks. James Hawking. The Lawnmower Tapes. There's a new name in the chat, I do believe. And welcome. I like it. The Lawnmower Tapes. That's a great name for an album. I like that.
Yeah.
That sounds like a Hayden album from 1996. The
Lawnmower Sessions.
Yeah.
Girl of my...
Dennis Ellis is here. John Duchesne, iRock Zed Blues, Terry Himes, Dave Chase, Paul McNary, and the Cats. Of course. He's got all the cats, Amanda. I've seen them.
I have one.
I think he has 9.
9 cats?
Yeah.
That's
when
a
you have
family.
9, you might have more or less than 9, and you're not quite sure. All right, who else do we have here? Octopus Ears is here. Symmetry. David Pekarski. Unfucking believable. He says, we'll watch the replay. Have a great show. He has a question, and we'll ask it. Let's see who else in here. Presley California Customs. Martin Lemaire. Thomas Santiago. It's the only time I sing. Michael Krause is here. He says, I always assumed Amanda was the older sister, being that she's the responsible one. Yeah. Yep.
All right, I'll let that go.
Sure. That's the only reason.
No. Yes. Better be the only reason.
Oh, there's Christopher Neiman. Neiman.
Hello.
Eddie Fay. What's up, Eddie? Gear Junkie 35. Billy Baloney. Scrolling. Wow, you guys were talking a lot before the show started.
I can't follow the chat like you can.
Zach Thong. Now I'm going down the bottom. Steve Sanchez. New name in the chat as well. Welcome, Steve. From Minnesota.
What's up, Steve Sanchez?
William De Silva's here. He's from Oregon as well. Oregon representing tonight. Jim Ray Hawkins. Absolute Mayhem.
I think I know Steve Sanchez.
Bozique. Mr. Anderson 59. Lawrence Cash. Robert Ramford. Paul Fuchs. Gretch Zeppelin. JP Page 2. Last week's guest. It's noon on Monday where John is down in Melbourne. I say down because I have to look down on the map to see him.
Okay.
I don't know. Do they feel more superior? They just put south at the top on their maps. They just put south at the top, so they're at the top of the map. I don't know. Surfer B? What's up? Electro Omega? LRM Guitars? It is full house. We got 57 people in here. Pick them up.
That's good.
Jeff
It's a
K.
good time.
Yeah.
I feel like I have retro Alanis Morissette hair tonight.
Yep. Oh, yeah. And I am doing a soda pop tasting tonight. It's supposed to be
Yeah,
weed, but stuff happened. Lawrence understands.
I
Mr.
know.
LPD. So I mention it right away because I'm thirsty. This is why I mention it. This was a gift from Amanda, part of the Christmas package, from the Phillips Soda Works. I don't know. They made good tubes. I wonder if they make good pop. I don't know. Speed King Craft Cola.
Oh, I hope so.
You're driving a race car on it, so it's got to be good. Crafted with cola nut and cane sugar. Although it says crafted and then with cola with a K, then nut and cane and then sugar. So I don't know. What's the agenda today? Tomfoolery with a side order malarkey. I don't know. There it is. Speed King. Cane sugar. All right. What's this?
I don't know.
No, there's entirely not. There's enough lighting for me to be on camera. Not enough for Ben to read. See, not as enough as. What I'm curious is, what's the calories intake? Oh, 130. All right. So that's a little on the low side. Return for refund. I don't know. She got a Jungle website. What do? Just stick it in the mailbox and expect a nickel to arrive the next day? I don't know how that works.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Bozique says all those chemicals ain't good for you, Ben. Well, I used to do a whole different variety of chemicals. So
Listen, let me poison him as I feel.
Yeah. Blackjack guitar. All right. So let's I was going to hold up to the microphone, but then I realized I'm not wearing one. I have to.
Oh.
Is that like Jolt Cola? All the sugar and twice the caffeine? No. So, all right, good crack. All right. Now we know my industry standard is Coca-Cola when it comes to colas. So we'll see.
It is from the Amazon.
It smells retro, Amanda. Like it has a popping glass bottle cola smell.
Cool.
So I don't know. Is it going to taste like Food City brand cola? Oh. Wait a minute. I know that taste.
Is it RC?
Almost RC-esque. Sup, Josh Tamberg? Terry's 3G. Hobo Roadie. Wow, we got lots of Oregonians in here.
Oregonians?
Yeah.
Oreganos? All the oreganos.
But enjoyable. Okay, South is on the bottom there too. We're not insecure about piddling sort of shit. Let the North think they're special. Exactly.
He's like, whatever. We have dolphins.
Yeah, that's that's not bad. Different. That's like a really good store brand, if that makes sense. Because it's like it doesn't taste like Coke or Pepsi, but it's still quite enjoyable. Randy is here.
All right.
And she seems really enthused about it, Randy. Sorry, dude.
What?
Yeah, that's good.
Oh.
Yo, Ben.
I'm not drinking.
You didn't mention a price, Ryan. Was the unit like, is it 1,500, 15,000? Because it might be a deal, might not be a deal. Ryan found a 51 Chevy panel truck that he thinks you need to have in your life. Now, granted,
is this three-way calling? Because this feels like three-way calling.
It's great for hauling gear. Come on. There we go. Oh, it's already got the big tire stuffed under it, too. I'm just saying. Like that just needs a band name on the side so you can get all your gear stolen. And, yeah.
I just hear, like...
Well, same company. There's the front end.
Yeah.
It is way cool, Josh.
It's cool.
Charles loves it, needs it. Retro Mystery Machine. Yep. Oh, excuse me. I knew that was going to happen. I took entirely too many gulps. Oh, that's why my soda pop tasting videos are under 5 minutes usually.
He's so gassy.
Yeah.
I specifically made sure no onions. Did you like the cola?
Yeah, I do. It's like you buy some off-brand or a store cola. You're like, I'll give it a shot. You're like, holy crap, this is good. This is really good. You know. So it's
It did not cost the same as store brand cola.
No. Oh, geez, more people emailing in. We got Octopus Ears reporting in with his new Les Paul Heritage H150. Oh, I heard about this. Yes, they are nice. Oh, see, and then he mentioned it in the chat. Oh, see, I already had the email open. So this is Octopus Ears is his newest acquisition. It's a Heritage, but it looks like a Lester Pulphus shaped object. You gonna focus?
Lovely.
Come on. If I go, there we go.
I have to look through my Bible.
Oh, it's got the what do they call that? ABR7 tailpiece. Mark Taft. He's like, I don't know. I'm just saying hi. Aaron, brother Aaron. I got the same thing on my Wolfgang.
Mark.
Yeah, it's got the tailpiece with the fine tuners, which is all
right.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and Josh. You know, we can't forget. Josh did a thing.
Aaron's here. Hi, Aaron. I'll pay attention. Ben's looking at his phone.
Wow, I actually got a... No, it's just someone actually commented on my Go Pass demo, and usually it's a jazz guitar, you fool! And then they scream, because it's got, I don't know, 10,000 views and 50% thumbs ups. It's that bad. But the guy's like, yeah, dude, throw some chorus and reverb on it. It's awesome.
Oh, look, dear Lord.
Want to tell you a story about Ben's sister Amanda. Oh, when it comes to loving. Hey, it's good, Jay. See you later.
He's pretty awesome.
So, Josh did a thing. Last week he picked up one of these Epiphone Explorer shaped objects.
That's pointy.
It is, and if we scroll to the other side, the week before that he picked up the one next to it, Amanda, which is pointy and glammy.
Oh, glammy.
Well, I say glammy because if we zoom in on the color pattern, it's like a pink with purple burst thing going on. I don't know.
That makes me think of Jamie Trevino.
Yeah, Jamie would totally play that.
Yeah, he would.
Yeah. Sweet. Hey, Fruitcake Tony in the chat and Jason Lindholm. They did not carpool. Jason Lindholm may have carpooled with Mr. Anderson 59 or Aaron because Illinois. There's Pops in the chat. I meant to message Aaron the other night if he's familiar with the band Russian Circles and has he played shows with Russian Circles, because a guitar player from Russian Circles was on Tone Talk Friday night and he seemed pretty cool. I mean, he was talking all about being an indie dude out of the Chicago area. And I'm like, we know indie people in the Chicago area. And he's like, I like to play really loud and like tones and stuff. I'm like, yep, I know somebody like that. Question for Amanda. Did you stick with learning to play guitar?
It's here.
Cool.
I keep it around. So, to find playing.
Mm-hmm.
The answer is it's really a no. Technically. I'm not going to lie. But
yes, Brian Josh got the Explorers.
But it's here. Can I strum 3 chords? No, I can't. No. I
Big fan of
can't.
Mike
I can
Sullivan.
tune it. Eh?
Met him at a Pelican show. I knew it. I was going to mention Pelican as well. Okay. Knew it.
I do want a bass, Sir Furby. Listen, Ben, I was looking at those. Oh, I was looking at those
Yeah,
Jackson
she found a
concert
bass
basses.
in her size.
Yeah,
I don't know
I was
why
checking them
do you
out.
call it a concert bass? Because the only concert that bass would ever be used at in performance would be a school concert.
That's what it's called. All right, it's called a concert bass, and I like it. I don't think I would get that one. That one is kind of a.
Facts, Aaron. Facts.
It's the lowest version, but I like it a lot. Like black stealth situation. It's
What's
enjoyable.
up, Gary? Yeah, Black Jackson bass. 3/4 size.
Yeah.
Although they may just
Yeah.
call it short scale, but I was like, whew, that's really short scale.
Well, that's really what a short scale is 3/4, right?
No.
Isn't it?
No. There's bass. You think there's a lot of scales on guitar. You got to know the scale of your bass before you go in and buy strings, because certain strings don't work on certain basses. That's one of the reasons why I refused to become a pro bass player. I know, it's stupid, because they got weird strings that get narrow at the end, because they don't put tuners on them that can handle strings. And BC Rich 581 knows what I'm talking about. Short scale, I was told it was a good size. Doug Strong. Boom.
Be a good size for me. Yep, I saw that.
Yeah.
That was enjoyable.
What else we got here? Yes, she was looking at a short scale bass. Very short scale bass. But that bass. She's like, how are you supposed to play it if it's so long? You don't.
It's gotta be like my height.
Yeah, you don't. You don't play bass then. Or you play a Mustang bass.
You know what? There's plenty of small people that play bass, though. Julia Hoffer's small, and she plays bass.
Is it a full-size bass, I wonder?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
It's fake. Because
So,
she
Chris,
was crazy.
speaking of basses, Chris Baseman, Mustang basses do roll, because they have the thing with the short scale with the single coils.
But I like this one. It looks really cool.
Well, yeah, it's really strat-shaped body with a Jackson headstock. So what's not to love? Ooh,
I would be one of those people that buys guitars that just to like them.
Speaking of guitars, just to like them, not the R8 the other day. Still thinking about that. Anyways, Unbelievable asked in the chat yesterday. Okay. And then messaged me the question as well, which the question is, important. If you were to get a fabric wrapped guitar from Charles 75N, the question is, what shaped guitar would you get?
Me?
That was the question.
Well, we had this discussion about how I don't like that the Les Paul shape fits me. It irritates me.
It does.
Like, I don't like it. And when I put it on my lap, though, it fits just right. Where this curve is.
Yep.
This is like, that's exactly where it's supposed to be. And I'm like, oh, that's why people are comfortable.
Since that's a junior, I'm curious if a full size, like full-size Les Paul being that bit thicker, if it would still ergonomically feel the same. Probably.
No, I like that it's thin.
Yep.
And I like that it's fairly light.
Juniors and specials. So you and Joan Jett, basically. You and Joan Jett.
I'm just not that big. Like, my frame is not that big.
Again,
and I like And
like
I'm
Joan Jett.
klutzy. And I'm klutzy.
Yes, it is, Doug. That's a Rose Gold Junior. Why don't you hold it up, show it off to Doug? He seems interested even. Yeah, no, Joan Jett would play a melody maker mainly, which same thing with narrower headstock.
Yeah.
But, yeah. That's not a factory color, Doug. That's custom.
I'm thinking of refinishing this.
Yes. Flip it over. Is it a bolt-on neck?
How to do?
Is it? Can
How
you flip
funny
it
is
over?
this?
Can you flip it over? Can you flip it over? Thank you. It is a bolt-on neck. So that body could be done by Charles, for instance. Could. Hey, Michael B.
Good, because I don't like this finish. I mean, I wish I liked it.
But you don't.
In a perfect, if it had been done well, I would like it.
So to recap, Unbelievable's question is, if you were to get a guitar refinished or fabric wrap from Charles, it would be that model, basically? Like a Les Paul Jr.?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Or
I mean,
would you want...
I like a Wolfgang body, too.
Or would you prefer it as a special, which would have 2 pickups?
I wouldn't mind 2 pickups. Don't put me on the spot and ask me all these questions off the top of my head.
I'm just trying to relay the questions from Unbelievable. Don't. He's a huge supporter of the channel and a good friend, and he calls you a sister, and you just yell at me when I try to find out. This is my life.
I guess if he's my brother, then I should just yell at him. How's your shoulder? Unfucking believable. How are your shoulders? I'm just asking for a friend.
Then the question would be, what would you wrap it in, right? What kind of a wrap would you do?
What kind of fabric?
Yeah.
Oh, I'd have to search for that.
Or do you just say, surprise me, Charles, with 3 choices? He's pretty good at that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd like that. I like that idea.
You're taking notes, right, Charles? You're taking notes? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, say no more, say no more? Okay. Gotcha.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Get me all excited about it.
Johnny Love, what's happening? He says, be careful about upgrading, Amanda. You can end up like Phil McKnight, who's now buying nags. But you don't need to upgrade a nags once you get one. I hope.
No.
I hope.
I'll try and get some sort of special Larry Mitchell discount. If I'm getting an eggs, I'm getting Larry Mitchell to buy it for me.
Right?
You and me both. You and me both. Larry. They'd be like, they're going to wonder why I want this kind of guitar. I'd be like, I don't care.
Or we get the friends and family discount from Tom when he sells his nags, because he's selling 80% of his gear this year, apparently.
Is he?
Yep. He's got a nice nags. Steve Stevens model.
Snags and eggs? Call it a snag?
Yeah, snagged an egg. What'd you do today? Snagged on an eggs? Yep, nags can be $5,000.
Forgot I got my my Christmas card this year.
Ooh, interesting. Mark Taft says, Amanda, what do you think about a houndstooth fabric wrap for your guitar? Just an idea.
I feel like that might make me barf. It's too much.
I had an idea. Like my white Les Paul that's double bound, I would only do fabric on the sides, but I want to do like a tartan on the sides. The rest of it's just plain white, and then just tartan around the sides.
I like houndstooth. Flannel, like a flannel plaid. That'd be cool.
That's why I say by tartan.
Yeah, but I'm not Scottish, so.
Plaid guitars have been done too. Blue Saraceno.
Well, I know it's been done. Does it have to be like super original?
Well, it would be nice.
All right. But you can't use any fabric though. Some fabrics just don't like to be.
That's not your problem. That's Charles's problem. Hello, Mark Taylor. Yeah, that's not our
Hello,
problem.
Mark.
That's Charles's department or research and develop. I don't know. That's factory. That's him.
I like sparkly things.
Sparkly. Ooh. He wraps
like
it in aluminum foil and then paints it.
Make me one looks like a TARDIS.
He'll put the cavities, gut it all, so it's actually bigger on the inside.
Oh my god, I can't
the entire guitar. I want to make it bigger on the inside.
And like, yeah. That'd be pretty cool.
Thing, though, is you plug it in, all it does is make the sound of the TARDIS. Oh, that's a tone. What do you think about a flag fabric wrap? Well, you could, Mark. A lot of people have done the flag-themed guitars. Wallpaper, yes. Which was the original fabric tops were, in fact, wallpaper.
Bedazzle it. I'm not bedazzling it. I don't like that. I'm not like trash. I don't like trash sparkle.
Charles just says nice. I don't know what that means.
He's like, nice. Fuck you for making me do all this stuff.
One of my many, I see. Yeah. Okay. Eddie faces tartan, Scottish, Canadian, lumberjack, flannel. It's all the same. I believe him. I'm just saying.
See, I'm telling you, Michael Krause is like a brother from another mother to me. You know, look, he's got a Dalek and a weeping angel ornament.
Yeah, BC Rich has a Dalek distortion pedal. Shouldn't that just be a ring modulator?
I want the Doctor pedal, the Wampler.
Richard, I have asked for a leather one. Well, basically, I've commissioned Charles to do a Waylon tribute telly because I think I need a Waylon telly in my life. I'm just saying. I'm pretty sure I do.
Like sparkly things.
No sparkles.
Yeah.
Sparkles in the paint.
Where's Brad Miller?
I don't know.
Like, I'm wearing his shirt.
I figured he'd show up since you're on,
Because he's my favorite Miller. Brad sent me this shirt.
He did.
And some stickers, some decals.
Decal.
Decal. Yeah, and a pick. What's a ring mod? Oh.
A ring modulator?
I don't know what that is.
Make you sound like a Dalek.
We will exterminate.
You mean
You are
like
the Doctor?
Or you mean these ones? Or do you mean the original ones with smaller font?
I have the original one. I have cool pics. Stuff. It has such things. The other guitar I discovered while we were at the store. What?
I'm saying hello to Robert Metzenberg.
Oh, hi, Rob. I was just thinking about him the other day.
Yes, if you haven't noticed, my sister works like a two-way radio. She can either talk and not hear or be quiet and listen. That's the way my sister works in life. I'm kind of the same way. But
I don't want to interrupt. So I discovered Les Paul Muse.
Yes.
That was the other thing. And I was expecting you to quiz me on it. Because I was like, the difference that you were telling me about, like, the cutouts.
Mm-hmm.
And the amount of pickups that are on it, right?
Mm-hmm. Coil tap pickups. What's up, Scott Brockway?
I don't remember the other things, though. Oh, no, I don't.
That has beef stew. I'm going to say Scott Brockway put out a video, Amanda, playing some fuzz that was not even in the housing. He's just got a circuit board sitting on the desk. He's like, screw it, we're playing it. And he's giving her and wailing. And it was funny because rather than edit the video, he's like, sour note, oops, la 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 la. Just here, oops, sorry. Just giving her. I was like, that's awesome.
Is it Chris
Alexander
Basin?
Henry novelty cotton fabric 45 less elegantes. I don't know what what am I supposed to do with that?
What?
Excuse me. Cough apparently. All right, let's let the chat catch up.
Chris says he got one of the Sun O life pedals.
Yep.
I wonder how he likes it. And does he use it with Baseman?
Yeah, he wants a rainbow machine, faux tape echo, because who wants a real tape echo? All right, there's the comment.
Yeah, Sun O, that's a wicked pedal.
Oh, now he retracted the comment just as I was supposed to highlight it to paste it. You little bastard. You little... Oh, wrong link. All right. Well, fair enough. Here's a fella trying to copy it so he can paste it into his address bar to find out what he's talking about, and then he goes and deletes it on another fella. Fine. Basement. All right. Not Bassman. Basement. Yep. Oops. Yep. You'll have fun with the rainbow machine, Chris. I know I have fun with mine. The pedals are awfully expensive right now. What does the Sun O pedal do? I don't know. It's kind of a preamp. If I get that right. Chris, since you own one, I'll let you.
He said he wanted one. Sounds wicked on a bass.
Mark says, when I was helping Rich move, I found a Canucks with guitars with a happy face pick, and that I thought was cool. So Rich said, keep it. Well, there you go. Is that like this?
Yeah, I want those too. If you do get those pedals, get them from the Tesi Switch site and use code Canucks and save 15%. I'm just saying. Or check out his reverb page on there. The Tesi Switch reverb page has a lot of really good used pedals.
Yeah.
That's where I think I learn a lot. I'm always like, I'll message Rob from Tesi Switch. I'll be like, what's this pedal do? That looks crazy. And then he'll say, you should look it up.
I was surprised they even had one of those picks handy, Mark. I think it might be one of the only ones I have left. CWG for Canucks with Guitars, Eddie.
CWG sounds like jeans you bought at Walmart or Kmart.
Good jeans, those CWGs. Flannel pockets on them. That's their thing. Turn around, you got 2 flannel pockets.
Two lighter pockets. 2 different ones on both sides.
You mean guitar picks pockets?
Yeah. Well, one can be a lighter pocket and one can be for your picks, right?
Suppose.
Multifunctional. Multifunctional narrow passageways. Pocket ways. I'm just saying.
Doug Strong's admitting to his weaknesses in life, and he's going to end up owing JP Page money. Yep.
Don't we all owe JP Page money?
Speaking of which, there is a Water Buffalo meeting this Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. For those who are in the know. If you want to get in the know, click the join button or become a patron. And we meet twice a month, plus exclusive content. Apparently, Amanda's been threatening to join us. So we'll see. So that means behave and keep the cameras above the waist. You don't have to wear pants, just keep the cameras above the waist. And there will be a screaming child at some point during the call. I don't know whose child it will be. It could be Amanda's. If she jumps on, I don't know. They take turns.
Mine would not. Or would not.
Yeah, you say that. You say that. You say that. You
Look,
say
she
that.
was so quiet when she came here. She just gave me a smooch and then left.
Yeah, well, that's today. Who knows what tomorrow will bring? Yes, Eddie. Ferdberf even has a hat. He's the first one to have the hat, which I think arrived during the last call. Like the Jungle website showed up, and next thing you know, he's got the hat with the horns. It was, yeah.
Do you have like a secret handshake situation? Like,
I can't help you, Josh, on that one.
You guys gotta do that.
For me, I have zero use for a pistol of any kind, so I'm holding onto the Gretsch for that. So I don't know. I can't help you there. But if you can flip it for something else and get a better Gretsch out of the deal, well, there you go. I have not knowing. I think John Shane had a question for the next meeting, something to do with a rash of sorts. Right.
Well, as a mom, rashes are kind of my game.
Oh, excuse me. Apparently that has a gas factor of like 46. So you see this gas down there. Speaking of gassy and sexy, the dental dam himself, Boner Jam's in the house. Evening, everyone. Great to see the Coombs Power siblings on the tubes this Sunday. Have a great week, everyone. Godspeed. Rock on, Boner Jams.
Power siblings. Hello,
Twin
sir.
powers activate.
We like
Thank you very much, Boner.
touch
Also
picks
very
or something.
Yes, we're part of the Under the Bus network, Wednesdays and occasionally Saturdays, if they feel like it. Is interesting, to say the least. I will say, Boner, thank you for the kind words on Wednesday night. You listed off a bunch of guitar players and then for some reason mentioned my name as well. I don't know about that.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
Scott Brockway, you're hilarious. They don't want one. They don't care. Clearly.
It's funny. I've heard about this. I've heard secondhand. So have you heard about Scott's latest campaign? I'm like, no. What is that? So he told me. I'm like, well, good luck. They don't want a moderator. But yeah.
No, I don't think they do. I talked to them.
Yeah, we got 75 people watching. I hope all of you have given us a thumbs up because it helps with the algorithm. Same as...
Did I?
Can we get the chat just flying?
I did.
How do we get where is everyone tuning in from? That's always a good one. We'll get the chat flying because it helps promote and maybe, I don't know, grow the channel, have more fun. Where's everyone
Tell
tuning
your
in?
friends. Invite your grandma.
Everyone's going to say home. Where are you? Home, living room, bathroom. Okay, Quentin. East Texas, Central Texas. Yeah, we got a few Texans in here. This is nice. Yeah, pockets. Southern California. Nice. Maryland. Kansas City. Maryland. North Carolina. Vance Hicks. What's up, buddy? Germantown, North Carolina. Nice. Phoenix. I thought Mesa, but sure. Granger, Indiana. Okay. Northwestern Missouri. Or Missouri.
Missouri.
Brockport. That's in the greater Rochester area. I was hoping, you know why you put in Brockport? You know why you put in Brockport? Because nobody wants to type in Irondequoit.
Come on down to Irondequoit Dodge.
I was going to type it into Flipside's chat just to see if make Dylan say Irondequoit after reading it. He'd be like, what does that say?
Come on down to Irondequoit Dodge.
Timmy's. Nice. Southwestern Ontario, yes. You can't get much more southern or westerner milk. Otherwise, you'd be wet. Tone Shack, Vancouver, Metro BC area. New York City, Command Center, perfect, Guitar Man. Anchorage, Manitoba, North Texas. Hey, Lost Red. Catch us live. Nice. Still in South Dakota. Everything big. T. Ricky tunes in. He's like, yeah, I farm, but it's like one of those, you're like, are you in an aircraft hangar? And is that mining equipment behind you that are 3 stories tall? Like, what?
It's not like big stuff.
Yeah, I don't think he doesn't have a garden out back like Grandpa. I think he's got, well, there's that field and then that field. And then you see where the sun's setting? Yeah, well, there's a field on the other side of that, type thing. I don't know. But, yeah, it's great. CT Ricky. South Texas. Nice. No, it's Brockport. Okay. Nobody wants to be from Irondequoit anyways. Then pick on the
That's where the SUNY Brockport. They were always advertising on 98PXY.
Well, Rock Brigade. There's another new name in the chat. Katy, Texas. Wow, there's a lot of Texas people in here. Nice. Tyler, Texas from Ferd Burfel. Johnny Love asked, Ben, Amanda, do you ever not feel like moderating some days, just wondering in bed at 1:40 a.m. in the UK, Southport near Liverpool? Oh, so you're Pete Thorne's in your neighborhood because he's in Liverpool right now. No, because it's not like I necessarily feel, other than Pete Thorne, I feel obligated to do it because I'm his only moderator. Pretty much every channel that I do help moderate on, there's other people there, so I don't feel like I need to necessarily be there. But I'm happy to do it anyways. Like, it's just a bonus. It's like having a blue wrench doesn't define me, if that makes sense. Like, I'm just happy to do it.
I don't know. Sometimes I just show up in a chat and suddenly I'm blue, and I'm like, oh, okay, I guess this is happening. Sometimes I wish I didn't have the wrench in certain times because I'm usually on my phone and I'm worried that I'm going to drop my phone. Like, I remember one time I was moderating Phil's chat and it was raining and I went outside for a smoke and raindrops fell on my screen and timed somebody out. I was like,
yeah, I don't appear on any other channels much these days, Eddie, but definitely moderate fair amount regularly.
If I don't feel like moderating, I won't talk.
Yeah. Well, and there's other times that you may not even know I'm watching, but I have it playing. I'm not active in the chat. And I'll see some shenanigans afoot. And I've seen other people, I'm not going to say who, but there's other people that are moderators throughout the community. And it'd be like, Amanda, let's say Phil's chat.
Yeah.
We'll be watching. All of a sudden, it'll say blah, 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 timed out somebody for 300 seconds. And we're like, oh, they're tuned in. I didn't know they were watching. And thank you guys for the kind words on the moderating. But I don't know, it just happens. And now it just, I don't know, because I watch the same people every week when they're live. If I'm there, Moz will help. And,
here.
RJ likes it because I can put links to stuff in chats, which is, handy. Most chats these days are pretty well behaved more than 9 times. I would say 99% of the time. Other than it's just bots these days. It's really the biggest reason to have a moderator there. It's the bots. Oh, and to approve John DeShane's comments. There's that too. Because if you're in a chat with John DeShane, and you're a moderator, chances are you're approving his comments on occasion. So, yeah.
Sometimes there's people that come in with nasty comments about YouTubers, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not into that.
Yeah, there's a bit of that.
But then I think sometimes people bring their personal thoughts. I don't really care.
Yep.
People start beefing at each other too much or whatever.
Yeah, you do put on the referee jersey on occasion. It's just easy. I will say also, on some longer streams, let's say certain evenings of the week, the chat is taking advantage of lifestyle choices along with the panel. I will say, therefore, people get a little sherry at times and overshare perhaps, which stuff they go off on tangents and or rants. And you're just like, easy.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Steve.
Well, I had a conversation with Shauna McKnight, and I said, You know, like there's,
Love that
you can
comment.
say what you want about people and other YouTubers and other chats. Like I'm not gonna, if I'm in one chat, like in say Shane from In the Blues chat, and someone comes in and starts talking, you know, or just says something badly or whatever about Phil, let's say.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to moderate that because that's someone's opinion. But if you're on Phil's channel, oh, if you start getting pissy, you know, don't talk about someone in their own
Well,
house.
it depends too. Like if it's going to be, you know, like we'll say negative comment, it could be like, I think Phil has biased demos because I think he's paid by the companies too much money to do it. So we'll that kind of thing, as opposed to, I think that man is a disgusting human being and shouldn't walk. No, that gets deleted regard because that's just mean. You know, that's
there are people that just come on and say mean things.
Yeah, and you do see that.
And the chat doesn't see half of it.
Yeah. Steve Sanchez, you did miss Phil's Know Your Gear podcast last week because he was live last week.
Actually, he went live for about, I don't know, like 20 minutes. And then he froze up. And then he had to stop and he did a premiere. And I think there's probably going to be another live stream this week sometime.
There we are.
But don't like.
Yeah, I caught some of it. I must have caught just what was live and then.
Yeah, and then it kind of.
Yeah.
No pew for me.
Vance Hicks, hey Ben, got here late. What is that guitar on the stand over your left shoulder? I love a burst, anything with inlays. All right. Hey, and there's Emery. What's up? 10 Solo Music?
Hey.
Yeah, Lee, you're pretty chill. I know. I believe me, I've read your comments for quite some time, my friend.
Michael Krausen laughing at your comment because I know who you're talking about.
We'll get some new names in a chat like this evening, and I'm like, I don't know how you found the channel, which we can ask that to the chat, how they found this channel. But like Lee, I recognize because in Pete's chat, he's one of the early birds that's always in the chat. So while Pete's making his coffee, we know we usually talk. Hey, Nikki Tedesco. So this is what the hell is it? Ivy? Sure, IYV. Because that's how you spell Ivy. Made in Vietnam. And apparently these are available off Amazon Jungle website. And I'm not going to lie. I kind of dig it. And set neck. You know, whatever. It is what it is. Got it last week. A friend of mine gave it to me, and I'm going to keep it forever. I'm playing a fair amount, actually. So, yeah. And just I haven't figured out where its home's going to be yet. In the rack. Give it the rack!
The rack attack!
Which I think I might just name her Ivy. And not
I haven't
Poison.
named this one.
Just Ivy.
I haven't named this one.
You got to name that one?
Yeah, I haven't named him yet. It's a him.
What do you mean?
I'm going to have to. Maybe I'll have to wait.
Patrick Traits is here. Good to see you. Paul McNary says, Phil McKnight's interview you did, Ben. What? Weird. I did a short NAMM interview, and then I've had him on the channel. I'm not listening to jazz yet, Scott.
I want to hear someone in the chat say that they got it.
I've been doing a lot of finger picking in the last few days. So partially
I want
because
someone
of
in the
Jeff
chat
Beck
to say
passing,
that.
but, which I'll talk more about Jeff Beck on tomorrow night's show. But yeah, more finger picking. Herb, Fireside Studios.
Dusty. I want someone in the chat to say they came here because of me. Like they found your channel because of me. That would be great.
How did you find this channel, or how did you find out about me? That's the question. Hello, Matthew. Matthew McCosker.
That's a cool name.
Yeah. Because that also, because
Did you ask her? No, why don't you, McCosker?
People start tuning in. If they're finally, 52 minutes late, 52 minutes late. 52 minutes late. 52 minutes. Just saying. We've been stalling for 52 minutes until he arrived.
He's here. He's here. Here he is. My favorite Miller. Thanks, Brad. Yep. Yep.
Octopus ears. I just stumbled into Ben because of Guitar Talk. Yep. Yeah.
Hello, Dwight Bailey.
Scott says, I think you were the first stream I watched, Amanda. Right after our mom passed.
That's nice.
Symmetry
That
followed
was,
me over from Pete. Yeah.
I got really drunk that stream.
Yep.
Although I was allowed to because I was very sad.
All right. This just skipped right ahead. There we go. Or Scott said it might have been before that. Sure. Doug blames Phil McKnight. I saw a Canadian talking to him, and I figured I may have found my people. Yep. Came over from RJ's. What's up, Dwight?
Dwight?
Yep. 2 syllables. Dwight. It's like, you know, we don't do Dwayne in 1 syllable. It's Dwayne. So I'm like, Dwight. I'm like, can I call you Dwight? And he's like, yes. I'm like, cool.
Van Tix wants me to have a podcast.
T. Ricky says from RJ's show.
I do that.
Michael Kress found Ben watching demos or through 60 Cycle Hum. Nice. Think found you working RJ or Phil. Dave Bukarski says. Robert Ranford in the house. Let's see. Zach Long loves finger pick. Someone's podcast, VH related. That happens. Gary, I've been on Phil since day 0. That's how I found you. Fair enough. Fair channel because you moderate on every channel I watch. I'm a serial YouTube junkie, Steve says. Okay. Or maybe Steve from Boston. Sure. Guitar Man 45 is like, I think you subbed to me before I even started putting out Contact Guitar Man 45. I think you were one of the OG 20 or so. Or Shin Murray says RJ.
Come on, not one person. Come on, somebody lie. Just say.
I tuned in tonight because of Amanda. Sure.
I was on Amanda's Instagram. And I saw her.
I think so too, Eddie. John Shane from Pete's stream. Steve from Boston for Dennis Ellis. Cool. Yeah.
Well, thank you, Scott Brock.
Awesome. PC Rich probably would have found Ben after a long, obscene Rickenbacker rant on Dave's World of Fun Stuff. Yes. Yes.
There's a fun fact about me. I don't hiccup more than once. I just hiccup. That's it. Just once.
Ryan Hall with the answer. Ben Coombs found me and begged me to stop by.
Thanks,
I hope already have a cousin named Ben Coombs. I was kind of checking in if you was my people. Yeah, sure. Surfy tuned in tonight because of Amanda, of course.
Of course he did. This is awesome. And yes, I did do my hair different. I curled it.
James P. Thorne. Adam D.
I got my rollers. Yo, Adam D.
Nice.
Adam D's been around a long
So
time.
do you have any music questions, Amanda, that you want to ask? You can throw it out. We have guitar experts, pedal experts, amp experts in the chat. Take advantage of it.
You're putting me on the spot like that?
Pretty honest, well, you've known for several days you were coming on. What did you think you were going to talk about for a couple hours? I don't know. Stuff.
Did you plan?
Do I ever?
Exactly. Why were you expecting me to? I did plan. I was learning about Christmas Eve.
Matthew McCoskey, is it weird that the movie Strange Brew keeps showing up in my YouTube channel feed since watching Ben's channel live? No. Canadian content, I guess.
I was having this conversation in my head about because I discovered this Chrissy Steele person. And then I was thinking, okay, well, we have her apparently, and Lee Aaron and Sass Jordan and Chicky that I always forget from
Darby Mills.
Right, Darby. That's 4. Any more chick?
Like
I'm sure
Justin-
Alana Miles could have been like that.
Yeah,
But, like,
we'll
how
put in
many-
Elena Miles because she was more on the, I guess, blues side of things, right? But
How many in the States, though? Here's what
Hmm?
I was thinking. How many female rock singers were popular in the U.S.?
that happened to be Canadian or just in general?
No, in general.
Rock singers?
Yeah,
Right.
Lita Ford. Lita Ford had a song.
Yeah.
A
Sheryl
shitty
Crow
song.
count as rock?
No.
Okay. Well,
No.
if she doesn't count, then Sass Jordan doesn't count for rock.
No, but she could sing rock.
Huh.
So you got Lita Ford. Who else?
Joan Jett?
Even if it does not count. So Ann Wilson. Ann Wilson can count 100%. Pat
Joan
Benatar.
Jett.
Stevie doesn't sing rock.
Who?
Fleetwood
Pat
Mac is
Benatar?
not rock music. Pat Benatar, definitely.
Yeah.
Joan
Lizzie Hale?
Jett.
Well, Joan Jett.
I don't know who Wendy O. Williams is. Chrissy Hind.
Chrissy Hind, for sure.
So I'm just like,
Yeah.
they weren't like metal. Like Lita Ford was metal. She had that look. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hard rock.
Yeah, like I guess Joan Jett could be, but like
Oh, yeah. Well, they did come from the same band, so yes.
no, but I mean, yeah, but she was kind of marketed as pop rock.
Yeah. It's because they're like,
Whereas-
hey, what, are you going to get Joan Jett to have hair up here and heels? And no. She's like,
No.
fuck that. I ain't doing that. I'm wearing jeans and a t-shirt and a jean jacket or a leather jacket.
Yeah, I'm like limiting to hard rock because I'm like kind of wondering why did we have
What's up, Tracy
famous-
Tomlinson?
and Lita Ford had like a hit. So I thought it was interesting that we had
Patti Smith.
these rock vocalists that were mainstream to us in Canada that didn't
There
even.
too.
Pardon?
It was the same. I don't think there was any difference.
But we would have had theirs as well, I guess.
Well,
Just
and
thought
a
it was
lot of
very
our-
interesting.
Yeah, and a lot of our popular female singers did break in the U.S. as well because of that fact. Because when someone broke big, they usually broke big internationally. The Go-Go's. Yes, the Go-Go's.
Yeah, but that's not wrong. I can't stand Evanescence. I want to like, I just can't. I don't want opera in my rock.
Hailstrom. Yeah,
Just
Hailstrom.
don't. I also don't like rapping in my rock.
Courtney Love, I guess. Grunge. It's rock of the time.
Yeah.
And I'd say, yeah, the Go-Go's
the
would be as
time.
much punk as they are rock, Scott Brockway, right? It's just all about the mix. They just went for the retro sound, but they were a punk band. Totally.
Yeah.
That was a great thing about the Go-Go's.
Yeah. And the Bangles.
Oh, the Bangles. Love the Bangles.
Mm-hmm. Like their music that weren't the big singles was a lot
L7.
heavier actually than
L7 kicked ass.
L7. L7 was like an example to me as a young girl of everything you should not be. Don't do that. All the decisions these girls are making, don't do that. It's just bad choices.
No. I think Doug saw them live. I think Doug may have gone to an L7 concert. I could be wrong.
Doug?
Yeah.
And his first reaction was probably like, these chicks should play hockey.
No, I'd lose to these chicks if we played hockey. I wouldn't play hockey against them. They kick my ass.
I wouldn't even cross the same sidewalk as them.
There was some anger issues there. Yeah. Something happened. Time somewhere. Yep.
But I very much question why they were popular. But I also question why Nirvana was popular. So there you go.
All part music resets. I thought it was just going to be a thing every 10, 15 years. The way punk reset the 70s arena rock thing, then grunge reset the Sunset Strip thing. I'm like, all right, so what? I was praying for the next reset when Nickelback broke, because I'm like, all right, where's the reset? Where's the reset? We could really use a reset right about now. Come on! And then they just kept releasing derivatives of Nickelback, that theory of Nickel Creed genre. Sup, young Mr. Radford?
I probably will not look up the Plasmatics. I don't like chicks very much, so you'll find
PJ Harvey's still going.
Oh, I didn't understand her either. I didn't understand that.
It doesn't matter. Still very popular. Very popular.
I know.
I'm not into PJ Harvey either, but very popular for a long time.
I don't get it.
I don't get it. I tried to.
It was on the radio.
Andre was into PJ Harvey. He's like, check this out. I'm like, yeah, I don't care for it. Orathoni.
Orianthe.
See, Michael Krause likes PJ Harvey. See, that's why I don't judge. Whatever.
I'm not judging. I'm just saying not for me. I don't understand Orianthe either. I don't get it. But all right.
Ooh. So gassy.
I'm not a very easy to please person.
I know why.
I'm very picky when it comes to music.
That just unleashed the beast. I had pizza for dinner, and the cola's just like, oh yeah, I'll help it with this. Shania Twain could kick out the James if she wanted to.
She could if she wanted to. She could have, and she didn't.
Yeah, it's amazing. Listening to actually Shania Twain's first album, production-wise, right? And Lee Aaron's Body Rock. The two of them sing in a similar key, and at times you're like, oh yeah, the two of them could have easily done each other's material. Like, it's interchangeable. Like which is nothing wrong with that, because they both have good voices. I'm not saying anything wrong with that. It was just when Shania came, it was all the Shania all the time. We're like, easy.
Yeah, and a lot of it was garbage. It was horribly written songs. Just embarrassing lyrics. Some of the music was really well written, and then the others were just junk. They just gave up.
All right, so can I do this, Charles? What are you making me do here? Oh, Oh. All right. So if we do this, and then I come over here, and I'm going to click on stuff, Amanda, and hopefully we don't end the show, but check this out if this works. If I go over here, and I go here, and I share this. This was what Charles was thinking.
I have a sliver. That's crazy. That's pretty cool.
Never got into Larkin Poe. I don't think.
Do I then call it a guitardist?
I am the guitarist.
Yeah.
All right, instead of a pick, you're just going to use a TARDIS key as your pick.
I have one.
I know.
2.
Just saying.
I could. I got new whiskey. It's all right.
Mark asked, have you tried that new cola beverage I gave you? No, not yet. I will, though. It's coming up soon. Trying this out tonight for those joining in late. Speed King Craft Cola. Race car with a monkey on it. So it's got to be entertaining and not nutritious. I can't taste the monkey. Fortunately, I can't taste the monkey. I can taste the race car a little bit, though, I will say.
Didn't Speed Racer have a monkey? Doesn't Speed Racer have a monkey?
Wasn't the monkey his mechanic, possibly?
Yeah, right?
I'm not
Go
sure.
Speed Racer. Larkin Poe.
All right,
I
I'll check it out.
recall who that is. Taste the monkey.
Taste the monkey. Taste it. Taste it.
Taste it.
I don't want to taste the monkey.
You will taste the monkey. You will.
All right, so just wanted to see that. There it is. Amanda loves F-hole guitars.
It sounds like a swear word in itself. You
And
F-hole.
she picked me right in the F-hole.
Right?
I like how it's a photo finish, but they still simulate a multi-piece back.
Amanda has new whiskey would not have known. Are you insinuating that I'm tipsy because I've not really had that much? So I'll get it though. Hold on.
To answer your question from last night, either Hip Metalworks or Symmetry, First Cut is the deepest for the Cat Stevens songs that I used to know. What's that, Welsh?
No. Glenavon double-barreled Canadian whiskey. Canadian rye whiskey. Oak matured, craft blended, and bottled by Authentic Seacoast Distilling Company in Guysborough, Nova Scotia. 43% alcohol. The new Canadian tradition, where the spirit of pure grain comes to rest by the sea.
Yeah, like you ever notice over the years anything that claimed to be a new tradition rarely ended up being one? It's a new tradition. Won't be. It's a fact.
The whiskey is it's the ties that bind our great nation together.
I'm sure it does. Symmetry sounds like you'd like it.
Because we know when people drink whiskey, they really want to get together. Maybe their fists to face
Yeah,
it.
sitting around the kitchen playing tunes.
You
Kitchen
say?
parties. Kitchen parties are
Rum.
all fueled by whiskey. Well, and rum.
Rum.
And whiskey.
They drink so much rum up there.
All the rum. All the rum.
So much rum.
All the rum.
It's like,
That's why the rest of Canada
it's not
doesn't-
are you drinking rum? It's what rum are you drinking?
And that's why the rest of Canada doesn't, because they drink all the rum. So there isn't any
Land.
left. It doesn't
Land
make it this
rum.
side of Quebec.
Everybody drank Lamb's rum. Bleb.
Why is all the rum gone? Because there was mix. Oh,
I have rum. I don't drink rum very much.
I can't. It's just,
Makes
I
me
don't know.
sleepy.
Too sweet.
I was going to have martinis tonight, but I'd get plastered. Not the goal.
Then you have the odd friend that drinks black rum. I'm like, why? Just why? Why?
Yeah, rum makes me sleepy and pissy.
Speaking of Pat Benatar, anyone tried Neil Giraldo's 3-chord bourbon? I did not know Neil Giraldo had his own bourbon. That's awesome. If I drank, I'd give it a shot. I probably wouldn't. I'm not a fan of bourbon. I like rye whiskey. Way too much. Way too much. There's Joe Alba.
Joe Alba?
Rum is the maple syrup of booze. Yucky. Yes.
It is true. That's very true. Good. Now I can sit closer to the camera.
That's like I always thought Crown Royal was the maple syrup of whiskeys. I was like, oh, this is so thick.
Crown Royal is not good.
It's not. Archivist here. Rye whiskey makes me argue with people. That's the only way you get. Why are those Canadians so loud? Whiskey. Hey, see, we talked about rum enough, and Mark Dillon shows up from The Rock. See?
Mark, do people drink rye or whiskey or rum around you?
Well, they're rum.
Rum. What kind of rum? Lambs? Lambs amber. Red.
Yeah. I'm not saying they necessarily drink a lot of rye on the coast, but kitchen parties, a lot of rye. And kitchen parties aren't just on the East Coast.
No. Oh, I had a sneeze. They drank a lot of beer. Black Horse. I drank a lot of Black Horse beer. Gin martini. I was going to get some. I have some. I don't know how long we're going.
Never could. We'll go another 15, 20 minutes or so.
All right.
That's why I told Pops.
Pops.
See, Patrick Trace, I had a kitchen party last night in Alberta. See? So if it's in Newfoundland and Alberta, it must be global, because that's basically, close enough. First time you had alcohol poisoning. Oof. I
don't think I ever had alcohol poisoning.
Oh,
I don't think that's ever happened.
Yeah, I know I probably did a couple of times. That time I was hungover for 2 days afterwards, I just assume I did. That was wrong. That was, yeah.
I've had my alcohol drugged.
There you go. Mark Dillon says mostly lambs. Of course.
Yep. Yeah.
You wouldn't forget it.
I've been drugged. I've had my drink drugged.
Ryan's asking how Dad's doing. Tired, but spirits are good. But tired. He's taking all the naps this weekend, that's fine. Rest up. That's fine.
Yeah. Yep.
Get this. I made it from Little Caesars back home in 3.5 minutes today. I went it the back way, right? I went to pull onto College Street to turn left on College, which you got to wait like 20 minutes usually to turn left out of there because of the intersection. Yep. No traffic. I pulled out, all green lights all the way home. I'm just like, what the hell? Because it's 3.8 kilometers. I'm bucking doing up Sydney Street, doing 65, 70 kilometers an hour. I'm like, I'm making really good time here. And it just happened. Every time that I was coming out late, it would turn green and traffic get going by the time I catch up. Okay. Pizza's still hot. Dad's like, you're back really fast. I'm like, I know.
Yeah, Scott woke up like not long after. I was like, well, it's too late now.
But it's
Wow.
ready when you show up, Scott. That's the thing. And it was cheap and ready. And we were going to get together for dinner, folks. And then our plans got changed. So then I was like, well, I don't have anything on the go for dinner. So I'm going out and getting pizza. So that's what I did.
Yeah. Yep.
Although I'm totally craving a very good quality pizza.
I want to try that new pizza. Score.
What's up, Les?
That'd be good.
Hungarian homie?
Hungarian homie.
Well, he is. He's Hungarian and my homie.
Octopus Ears asks, anyone have experience with Mojotone speakers?
Nope.
I can honestly say no.
Nope. I don't. Well, no. Not unless something
Okay.
has them in it that I'm not aware of. So, to the best of my knowledge, if I'm on the witness stand, to the best of my knowledge, no. But also, hashtag lifestyle choices, because Aaron could pop in at any moment and go, oh, yeah, you played Mojotone, blah, 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 at the NAMM show, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, well, there you go. So, apparently I did. Because that happens. I don't think so, though.
I have a question for the chat. What is your favorite amp that you own that you like to use? Just curious. I'm curious as to what brands are the most popular that people favor. I really like that Laney amp that we saw.
Oh,
It was so nice.
Oh, no! Do you want to know the heartbreaker on that, Amanda? It was. Remember, it was priced at like $800.
Yeah.
Right. I was showing Hit Metalworks and Symmetry the same amps last night, talking to them about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're actually 1,500 used on Reverb. I know. Like, that's where it's like, how?
That
how
is beautiful.
I'm like, that thing needs to be rescued at half. It's at half price.
It is half price.
So that's why I'm
You're
like,
telling me you want me to go buy
put together $800 plus applicable taxes ASAP before someone else notices that.
But then do we flip it? Because that's what I'd be doing. See, that's the difference between you and me. I would buy it and flip it. Whereas you would not.
It might end up part of the... Speaking of which, did you notice anything new? We did some swapping around, folks.
I do not notice anything new because you're a teeny tiny box on my phone.
This is new here. I put the VHT up on top of the box. So, yeah.
That's exciting.
All right, so we've got a bunch of people talk about favorite amps.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, it wasn't Ironheart, Lawrence. Yeah, fuck. Oh, excuse me. Chris Baseman likes his 59 Baseman reissue. Nice. All right, let me get... Oh, holy crap on a cracker. Everybody answered this one. You should have to go through this.
No, because then I'm going to accidentally time someone out with this.
All right, so let me think here. Scott Brockway, 68 Fender Baseman. Yeah, bastard. Yep, that's nice. I say that because I'm jealous. Josh loves his orange. Octopus Ears, don't call it a Hendrix, but he loves it. BC Rich has the Ignitor Tweaker. Okay, yeah. Vox AC30 from Robert. Sure. Marshall GCM 850 watt combo. Oh, that would be great to have in the tone corner. Oh, yes. Yes, please. What do we got here? A Bad Cat Cub 40 and a classic. Nice, David. Nice. Super O'Keely, because you're a pedal freak. Matthew. Whenever we meet in person, you're getting a hug. That's all I'm saying. Let's see. Lee's Marshall 2203. Is that like a super lead? I can't remember. Numbers and digitals, I don't know. Friedman PT V2. Nice. Just Friedman. Yeah, we know. Marshall JCM 2000 triple super lead 100. Nice.
Oh, that's a mouthful.
Old school with the custom K200 B2. You okay? Lost Red with the Roland Jazz Chorus. We've got a solid state, folks. We have a solid state.
Bye, Bozique.
Fender Princeton 65 RI. Black Star 100 Venue. Nice. Favorite amp. Dirty Shirley. Not fond of the name, but the tone is just portable. Nice. Ooh, 110 combo. Nice. Okay. What else we got here? Roland Jazz Chorus 77. All right.
Nice.
I'm seeing a trend. Only 2 solid states seen, but they're basically the same type thing. I get it. Fender Mustang GTX 100. Listen to you guys now through it. Okay. Put a phaser on us. What does that do? Phases. Roland Blues Cube. Sure. Ooh, jealous. Jealousy factor of 17.9. A 70s Music Man 115C at home. Gig out with a Cube 80. Cube 80 is a fucking lot lighter. That's for sure. Just bought a Katana Mark II. Loving its versatility. Fender Pro Reverb, half a twin. Mine is vintage. My Mesa Mark III just scares me. There it is. Igniter with a 15-watt Celestine Alnico Blue speaker. See, Gary, I'm telling you the whole signal chain of my amp. Dean says, I only own 3 amps, 2 crates, and a PV. Sure. Marshall DSL 20 head. Nice. Zach's just commenting he likes Square Boys. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Is Alnico a company that makes like lots of parts?
Patrick VHD. Symmetry with his JCM 900 HT DR 50 watt into 2 412s because one wasn't enough. That's fine. Oh wait, need 412 cabs to go. You can just pick out one of the 2 of the 53 cabs that you have sitting there. Diesel Space Guy, sure. That's right, Charles. I would flip the Laney after testing it for 15 years. Exactly. Because I just really want to make sure it'll be okay before I let it go to somebody. Lauren. Good to see Lauren in here. Else got music. I got a Synergy amp, so I don't have to have a favorite. Fine.
Well, then.
Hello and welcome, my friend. I think new name in the chat, possibly. But again, lifestyle choices. 59 Fender Deluxe. Got 80 people watching. I have a couple of cool boutique amps. We got them at a bargain, less than a third of the new price. Nice. A car, Slant 6V, and a red plate blues machine. I don't know what those are, but a red plate blues machine just sounds awesome. Gary also has a Hughes and Kettner he can't warm up to, and 6 more. That's fine. See a Bozique. See how we go. Supero Blues King 8 for Steve. Nice. Oh, Mark's also got the Boss Katana.
Thank you, Joe Alba. That was not a mansplain. That was just a regular answering of a question, and I appreciate it.
Ooh, that's a nice amp to your right. Steve Anderson.
No fucking words.
Gear Junkie. Marshall SV20H, loud as fuck, but it has the sound of 70s rock. Well, that's what you want.
Yep.
I get it. All right. Let's see what.
Yep.
Oh, Dean's expanding the crate. Clean channel, stereo reverb. Ooh, PV Delta Blues. Right, that PV Delta Blues. Those are, they're sweet. Okay. Oh, and then Ryan also has got the PV Reunion. The 12 Scorpions 412 cab. First amp, still have it. Nice.
Wow.
Awesome.
Thank you for your answer.
I'm going to go with my trusty Fender Blues Deluxe because it's never let me down. And it's pretty transparent. I can get a lot of different tones out of that thing. I get a lot of different tones.
Mine's my PV Viper because that's the only amp I own. I don't
Fair
have
enough.
lots of stuff. I got more stuff than anybody else who doesn't play yet.
Yet.
It's not
What's
the
those
only
images?
instrument I don't play.
Now I'm thinking about that Laney again. Great.
Oh, it was like, and it is blue with the tweed.
You know, 5 watts, Class A amp. That, you know why? You know what? The biggest reason I'm okay with it, Amanda, because it's a 5-watt Class A tube amp. Well, that's a 6-watt Class A tube amp right there. So I already have that amp. Basically, it just looks like that, and it says VHT instead of Laney.
All right.
So it's basically the same amp. Like I could talk to Jim in the chat. He would tell me. So
You say so.
yep. Yeah, that's a nice amp. That sounds good. Might do a
I
demo on
believe
that.
you.
I just have to take that microphone and move it from there to about there.
Right.
And then hit record. Because that's all set up for doing demos again real soon. Just
That's exciting.
Tweaking on levels. That's all I'm just doing. Tweaking levels. Oh, Amanda isn't amp hunting, but she did like that one. And yeah. Also, we also saw a great guitar there. Guitar Man 45 was asking, how does a fellow get one of these cool shirts? Click the link down below, spreadshirt.ca. There's a whole variety of merch there. You can get this logo on all kinds of stuff, including, I believe, toques.
I love the soft drink tasting Scott Brockway. It's enjoyable. Personally. Because I'm one of those, you do it first, you take a sip first. Tell me if it's gross. If it's gross, I don't really need to bother.
Yep.
If you kind of like it.
I think I have another root beer tasting coming up this week. Not sure. Have to look.
Did you already taste the other one that I got you?
No, I might do that one because it's fancy and it's in a box.
It is fancy.
So I may do that one this week. Yeah. Oh no, I already shot this week's one. Yeah, there is a root beer one coming out. I did Stewart's root beer. Stewart's old-fashioned root beer.
You have 2. You have 3. I got you 3.
I have. Oh yeah, there's more. No, and there's other root beers. Like I usually keep my eyes open for root beers to grab on. That Ruby Red was so good. Oh, I want more of that. I got to get more of that somewhere. Presley says, "Play the Kramer." Which one?
I like to do coffee tasting.
I will tell you that neither are in tune because I was checking them out the other day, and neither are in tune. They got to be tuned up. And we're getting close to wrapping things up, so maybe tomorrow night. We'll see. Maybe tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Lee sent a picture. All right. Oh. Hey, Eddie Van Haskell in the house. All right, let's see here.
You look at that. Give me a second.
And then Charles sent the fabric there as well. Well, thanks, Charles. Yeah. Half an hour later. Thanks. You need a third Kramer. I do. Oh my. The guitars of Elbarge. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. Is that... Hang on. As he zooms in. All right. Do I have any Friedman amps? No, I wish, Lauren. I would love a JJ Jr. That's one of my dream amps. So this is Elbarge's stuff, folks. Let's yeah. All right. Can a fella how to there? Ooh, there we go. It's got a Marshall and a Friedman cab, a Mesa Boogie Oogie over to the side. Now, is that a Pete Thorne guitar? Or is that just a Sur guitar of some kind? And then we got over here, looks like one of them there, Silver Skies with the rosewood fretboard, just to be sweet. And then, yeah, the Sur, nice, very nice. I do want a JJ Junior though. Oof. Yep, that I want. What else? It is a Pete Thorne Sig. Okay, I thought so. That's nice, dude. Very nice. I would not drink a maple syrup flavored soda, Laz. I would not do that. Although there's a company that makes a line of pops or sodas, as if you prefer, that instead of using sugar, they're flavored with maple syrup or sweetened with maple syrup, if you will. So I don't know about that. Oofda. Nice flex, beautiful choices, right? Yeah, the shipping from California to Canada would be ridiculous, octopus ears. That's what I'm thinking. Would Ben drink birch soda? Probably not. That sounds very woody. But maybe. Nice. We'll go a couple more minutes. So any last minute questions or comments, get them on in, folks. And then we're going to hit the road.
Vermouth.
Yes, you do, Brad. You need to book a Monday soon. Octopus here says, go to NAMM, come home with an amp. The first NAMM, I came home with like 6 pedals. Something like that. That's just looking gross. That was all the fucking olive juice.
Dirty, 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 dirty.
Oh. Yeah, I won't be making it to this year's NAMM show anyways, unfortunately, so.
Cheers.
Enjoy. Those who are going to NAMM, enjoy. But, yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, so coming up this week, Canucks with Guitars tomorrow night, soda pop tasting, NAS Canucks on Tuesday night on the NAS Canucks channel. Friday's video is probably going to be a demo of some kind. I'm not sure what, though. Have to figure that out. Got a bunch of stuff to demo. Not sure if I'm going to demo that octave right away, Brad, because I've got to figure if that's even going to get recorded. You know, frequencies. That's why you don't see a lot of bass stuff demoed that you can hear it too well. You know, you got to have decent speakers to hear that stuff. Otherwise, they're like, I don't hear the effect. I don't hear it. So, Friday's Lauren's birthday. Happy birthday to Lauren. Awesome.
Happy birthday.
And, which octave? Oh, hang on. Not this. That's old. I did an unboxing, Scott. Just saying. It is the Behringer OU 300 Ultra Octaver. In quality plastic housing.
That looks huge.
What's up, my friend?
That looks giant.
Yeah, so we shall see. OC2 clone. Okay. That's a good one. Yeah, I've been messing around with it.
Your gift is still in the UK. It's been there since January 3rd.
And I believe it.
Well, I'm pissy about it.
Well, there we are. How about that? We'll wrap things up on that note. My sister being pissy because my Christmas gift is still in the UK for some reason. Even though it made it as close as Toronto. And then it went away. It was a near miss on a delivery.
Yep. I blame UPS.
Sure.
Sorry,
Blame
the United States Postal Service.
Oh, USPS. All right. So on that note, she's been her, I've been me, y'all been y'all. Hold those doors open. Let Elbarge in ahead of you in traffic because he needs to go get some new strings for that beautiful Pete Thorne signature guitar. Just saying. There's a postal strike in the UK. Perfect! Yep.
Shut the front door. Are you serious?
What's up, Daryl B? And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Hit that thumbs up. If you're watching on replay, you made it this far, definitely leave a comment. And I'd say we'll see you later, but we only see you if you put out content. Otherwise, you'll see me later. Because that's how that works. It's YouTube. Video. Just saying. So, yeah. Be good to each other. And, Scott Barockaway is real. Believe me. I've seen him. 2-dimension. Could have been an Avatar band. AI. No. Yeah. And then why don't we all just hit the same thing that I used at the beginning, but different? Sure. Don't let her.
Why do you scream at me? Why do you think that it's free? It's not a choice made by me. Once we fall, soon you'll see. When I looked into your eyes, I can see we need to change our lives. Let me in, then we both win. But not knowing that you're killing me. This silence, it's building, tearing me fearfully. This silence, it's building, tearing